Evening all, Friday night. Hello everyone. Right, let's see who is in the room tonight. So GB's here, Julian, Andy, Sundrup's here as well, Andy Johnston, Miles here as well, Andy Jessica, Dave, VJ, Slow Bones, Slow Rider, and Two Wheels Moto. We've got a full room tonight. Don't forget, click the thumbs up, give us a little like and a view, and pass it on. ZX9Rs, Barry's here as well. VJ Biker Super going to try and go back to work on Monday. Brilliant. Link is up here and in the side chat as well if you want to jump in on the StreamYard link tonight. Very welcome to come and say hello. Subaru's here as well. Evening, Rao. Good to see you, buddy. Busy week this week. If you've happened to be on my WhatsApp group, you know the nightmare bikes that we've had in this week. So we've got two of them gone. I've still got another two to go tomorrow. And the CBR that I have been working on is finally done. So we've done that. Michael's here as well. Now, Michael brought his Maverick in today. It needs the tappets adjusting and the plug doing. Jesus Christ, to get into one of those Mavericks, what a pain in the bum. They bury the plug right in the middle of the engine and you've got to take the whole thing apart to get into it or even do the tappets. It's like trying to get into Vincent Sinis. Halfway done, and guess who's back in at 7 o'clock in the morning? Means I've got to be up at 5 to get in for about 6:30. I'm going to be working on Michael's bike in the morning about 7 o'clock doing the tappets on it. Just so we can get it out for Saturday and it can come and ride with us on Sunday, hopefully. So fingers crossed. I ain't going to say how it's going to go, but we will crack on with that early in the morning. So hence, no, yeah, he's just said that no one knows the inside of the city is better than me, probably. Had a haircut. Yes, I've had a haircut. So I've got helmet hair as well. So yeah, it's all over the place tonight. I've been trying to get hold of a beanie hat because obviously getting a little bit thin on top. The old head's getting a bit cold in that workshop at the moment. -2 today. It was bloody horrible with the wind chill factor and everything. So yeah, we'll crack on with that tomorrow. We have got Sunday ride this week. We are going to be doing Emma's at Woburn. And obviously Bex and Phil were both said to me, oh, it's going to be raining. It's going to be raining. I don't really give a rat's. If it rains, it rains. If it does, or if it doesn't, even better. But I am still going out on Sunday. So I'm going to be down the garage at 9, ride out at 9:30. If it's raining, I don't care. I'm going to go and get wet. But I'm going out to Emma's for a cup of coffee. And if you don't mind a bit of bad weather on a Sunday morning, you're very welcome to come and join me. But I should be at the garage at 9. We're rolling out at 9:30, up to Emma's for about 9:45, 10 o'clock. Grab some brekkie, and she's got some brollies out the front, so we can all get under a brolly if it is raining. But you're very welcome to join me on Sunday for probably the final ride of the year. Sunday's going to be too wet for my shiny bike to come out. Is Emma's open? Web says closed. No. According to what she put up on the Emma's page, let me just double check again and we will have a look. Welcome to Triumph Tiger Club. No, someone wants to participate in one of the pages that I'm on. Yeah, Emma's Cafe is open on Sunday, the 1st of December, 2024. And she obviously posted today, Fish Friday, and they're now doing fish finger sandwiches at Emma's. So if you fancy a bit of Friday food up there, every Friday she does fish fingers sandwiches. So yes, we're definitely going to Emma's on Sunday, whether it's raining or not. I don't care. Vince is here. Barnstormer's here as well. Loads of stuff going on this week. So bike show was really good. Ended up on the Triumph Sand. And oh, here we go. Let's have a quick read. Thank you. If you can get it sorted for tomorrow, buy your breakfast Sunday. Also, it's not raining Sunday. Brill. Still not got the cat. It's all on the way. It's all on the way this week. So you should get it. Hopefully, you should have had them today or tomorrow at the latest because it's all gone out. Track 48. I actually had time out on Wednesday to scoot down the post office and post everything. I said to Phil, I need to get some post gone. So everything's gone. Even Julian's toolbox has gone now. The only one that I've got left here is MT Belly's thingy, but I've got loads of more stuff to go out. Someone sent me some more toolkits as well, so we've got another toolkit going on next week's one. And I've got all the stuff from the bike show because I literally raided every stand for freebies. So I've got loads of freebies from the show. Ended up on Triumph stand. So we went all around the stands. It was good. There was some nice stuff there. But we ended up on the Triumph stand. And lo and behold, chatting to one of the blokes about the Tiger. And he went, oh, yeah. He said, let's have a look at the photos of yours. Showing him. He went, you haven't got a drinks bottle holder. I said, I've got the holder, but I normally just put a bottle of water in it or something, or a quick instant coffee. He said, no, what you need is the official Triumph drink holder. So brought one out, 11 quid. That's gone in the Triumph on the side of the bike now. So I've now got an official Triumph drink holder. Thank you very much to Triumph. And he said to me, he said, best bit, he said, we'll get you in on the Tiger 1200, the new one. He said, do you want to go and do a test ride? I went, not really. I like mine. He said, oh, I can get you over to Triumph Woburn. And I went, no, I know all the guys over there, and they've got a new mechanic called Chris that does all the motor vlogging, so no doubt he'll put a video up. But I'm quite happy riding mine. I don't need to ride a new one. Huff Puff bends over Gasper here. Evening, Lily. Good to see you. Welcome along. Lily's always in the stream. Now, a couple of quick ones. Beans on Toast has done a couple of good ones this week. So if you haven't seen Beans on Toast, old Toasty, who likes to be a little bit succulent, moist, and he is an e-fluencer, not an influencer. He's an e-fluencer. Doesn't like motor vloggers, spits on them. But he's done some new stuff this week. There is a couple of really good videos. John Diehard McLean, I'm waiting to catch up with his ones. He's out on his F850, the very versatile bike. So we should be catching up with that one. Good to see Peaky's obviously getting some people following him now, because he obviously wasn't in a good place last week. But loads of people are giving him support. So good to see old Peaky's doing really well for himself now. Jay's done a little video on the Aochi C9, I think they call it, which is the all singing, all dancing sat-nav. But that looks pretty darn good. I'm thinking of getting one myself and getting rid of the Garmin. So brand new Garmin in the box. If anybody wants a Zumo XT, I have one brand new in the box. Inbox me and I'll let you know what the price is. But it's going to be considerably less than if you bought a brand new one direct. But this one is literally brand new in the box. I haven't even fitted it on the bike yet. So if you do want a Garmin Zumo XT, let us know, and I have one up for sale. Slow Rider, I'm more of an influencer. Slow Rider and his brother Martin, absolutely brilliant. Throttle Up, that's his channel. But hopefully might get a catch up with them on Sunday, because they do like coming down to Emma's Cafe. Now, the other thing, obviously, after all the bike show, I ended up on the BMW stand, and a couple of people have cottoned on what I did. Yes, have a look at the bike show and have a look at the comments. Someone said about 9 minutes and 39 in. We got the camera out and we're going around this the new GS 1300. And I'm looking at the back and I went, oh, and this woman would not, one of the BMW girls would not move out the way, and Phil went, and I'm like, yeah, tight, skinny spandex pants. So go and have a look at that. Oh, the front end looks quite good, and that's quite a nice view. Oh, anyway, back to the bike. But a bit tongue-in-cheek, and Phil went, oh god, that's a bit sexist. And I went, no, anything for a laugh. I'm waiting for someone to cotton on, and someone did cotton on. That I wasn't watching the bike, I was looking at something else. But as I say, if anybody wants to jump in on the live stream tonight, we're going to whack the link up one more time. Very welcome to come and join us. Link is down there, and it's in the side chat as well. Click the link, jump on StreamYard, come and join me. I can get 10 people on here today. Now, the other big news is obviously KTM have gone into voluntary administration. You wouldn't have thought a big brand like KTM would start getting obviously into receivership and administration and all that sort of thing, owing such a lot of money. They're waiting for, I think they've gone to the bank and asked for a loan. But there's a lot of speculation what is going to happen with KTM. Also, a lot of people are mentioning about Harley Davidson at the moment. Are Harley struggling to sell bikes? Harley Davidson is a very specialised market. You're looking at Harley don't do 125s. They don't do small bikes. Theirs are all big CC bikes and aimed at a particular niche in the market. It's a bit like these. You get these e-bikers. You know, a lot of people like their e-bikes, and a lot of people spend 4, 5, 6 grand on an e-bike, and then you get the people that buy sort of the 150 quid e-scooters. It's exactly the same thing. It is a niche market, and as I said, keep it plain, keep it simple. Youngsters are always going to want cheap bikes, you know, sort of your Yamasakis, your Lex Motos, and your Zontes, and all that sort of thing. But niche markets, like they brought out the new, they've just brought out the Yamaha R9, which is the new one, and obviously everybody at the bike show was all round the new R9. You know, everybody liked the R1s. If the brand's selling well, just modify the R1, make the fairings a little bit different, keep the same engine in it, but just keep whacking it through. And, you know, if something's selling well, as I say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Andy, KTM keeps taking money. Yes, they do. Now, Harley and look at this. Harley and Southwest have closed down. Colchester Kawasaki have gone as well. There's a lot of bike shops now, or bike dealers, that are going to the wall. And, you know, bikes are just not selling as well as they did last year. What do you reckon to the Peugeot Django 125? Would it score? Do you know what? Peugeot, we went on the Peugeot stand. Now, Zontes, Peugeot, all literally 5.5 ready. They've got stock and they've got bikes that are ready to go for next year that are Euro 5.5. But we was going around the stands and they actually do. And I always thought, you know, obviously 2-strokes were phased out years and years ago when they started bringing in the E4, E5, now E5.5 regulations, Euro 5.5. Fantic have actually launched a 2-stroke 50cc that is UK legal. And we were chatting away with the guy and he said, yeah, he said it does like 30 mile an hour. But the de-restriction kit is very similar to what you used to be able to do with your old Yamaha FS1Es, basically change the reed valves in it. And he said, yeah, we can get basically the Fantic 50, 250 quid. We'll buy you the de-restriction kit and you can put it on yourself and you'll get 60 mile an hour out of a 50cc bike, and it's a 2-stroker. And I'm like, I like this idea because the kids always do like a little 2-stroke bike. The Aprilia the little one that he did with 50cc and Aprilia, them things are still going. The scooters and the bikes are still going, and them things do 55, 60 mile an hour out of a 50cc. Everything's being strangled to the hilt. You know, you can't do no more than 28 mile an hour. 125s are restricted to so many kilowatts, and you're not allowed to have any more than this. And as I always say, bring back the 2-strokes. Let's pollute the environment a little bit more. And let's have a look at 2 Wheels Moto. KTM takes all our money and still has none of it themselves. Revealed the 2.9 billion in debt today. Jesus H Christ. I heard it was 82.5 for the UK. Someone said to me that at the bike show, you know, in KTM, 82.5 million the British dealerships are in debt by. So 2.9 billion. Jesus H Christ. You're right, Andy. Bikes becoming expensive. Exactly that. Vince, yeah, the old smell of Castrol R. Used to love that at the motocross tracks. Everybody used to put Castrol R in their bikes. That's all Andy just they can manage 2-strokes and done. Oh, I ain't saying anything about that. Would be nice if Harley Davidson designed a 125. It might increase their sales also. Can the Maverick? I don't know about if you can de-restrict the Maverick. Be nice to find out. You know, if a dealer said to us, you know, this is what we do as a 125. Extra add-on, you can buy this kit. It's 300 quid, 400 quid. Whack this on, it will de-restrict the bike. You'll get, you know, sort of 75, 80 mile an hour out of the bike. Everybody would buy that de-restriction kit. There is no limit on how fast a 125 can go. It's just how many horsepower or kilowatts that the engine can put out. And if they tuned it to the maximum, then it would be good. Chibi. It'll be sprockets on the Maverick. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, I've got to remember how to do it. Bigger one on the front, smaller one on the back. That is the way to obviously get a little bit more speed out of it. Or if you wanted to get faster acceleration, then bigger sprocket on the back, smaller on the front. That will get you up to speed a little bit quicker, but you'll obviously lose the top power. But yeah, definitely down the rear sprocket, up the front, and change it up. So something like a 2140, change it up and go like 23 over something like a 36. You can do that as well. So it might be worth me putting a phone call into WK and just seeing if they can obviously do a de-restriction kit, or if they can do a smaller rear and bigger front sprocket. That might be an idea as well. Probably gain you an extra 5-10 mile an hour at the most. With Andy's and mine, you don't have to worry because we got shaft drive, so it's exactly the same all the way through. So anybody wants to come and jump in on the live stream, save me doing all this bloody talking because I haven't even had a swig on my wine yet. There we go. Let's post up that StreamYard link one more time down there. Click the link. Come and join me. Andy, if you want to come and jump on. I'm also waiting on Jamie, so I don't know where Jamie is tonight. Knowing my luck, he's probably working, but he has had an offer on his bike. He did message me and say they've made this offer, blah, blah, blah. But I did say to him, reject it. Don't ever take the first or second offer the insurance company give you. If you do have your bike written off, have a swig now. Good idea. Cheers, Lily. And this happens to be a very fine Argentinian Malbec. So I'm going to enjoy having a quick swig of this. That is quite nice. Right. Let's have a quick look. What are your thoughts on changing a spoked tubed wheel to make it suitable for a tubeless tyre? I very much doubt you can actually do that because obviously where your spokes run, they run in the centre of the rim. And to actually get it tubeless, you would have to obviously have each of the spokes with the rubber thing so it's nice and secure. A lot of the Triumphs run the spokes to the outside of the rim, so it is a tubeless tyre on those, but a spoked wheel. Or the easiest way, just change your wheels up and go with mag alloys. Right. 125s and 500 because yeah, like de-restricting the bike if you do not hold the red lights could get you in a lot of hot water. Thanks, Slow. Yeah, exactly that. But obviously you're not restricted on speed. It's on kilowatts, horsepowers. But there is no thing for actually how fast the bike can go. Oh, Leyland's here. Evening, buddy. Evening. Good to see you. Oh, yes, you need to put up the no F. Yeah, and oh, of course, forgot all about that. So, live on YouTube. Over 18s, not for children. Adult jokes, C-bombs, F-bombs may occur during the entire show. And I haven't got anyone in from north or south at the moment, so I don't need that one. Subtitles available if you don't understand accents. So we'll go back to that one. That will do for me. Right, a Chewy's here as well. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. There's some really good stuff. Now, Chewy's done some really good videos. Go and have a look at his... I've got to pull up Chewy's channel. I'll tell you what, this is really good. Let me just pull up one of these. So let's go to there. Right. Let's go into videos. So I'm going to share his channel up first. So we'll just copy that. Paste that over. There we go. So ignore the bit that says videos on the end. But that's his channel, youtube.com/Chewy. If you go and find the channel, but I'll tell you one to actually watch. Right, let me just pause that a minute. Let me go there, over to there. This, I'll tell you what, is an absolute piece of art. So he basically goes to an abandoned, it's basically an abandoned dam. It looks like a giant bridge. But it is, it's literally an abandoned dam. It's at the Mount Paris Dam. So he goes off and he's just wandering around. But nature, they've left it for so long that basically nature has reclaimed the dam back and grown all over it. So it's very worth watching. It's this one here. So click the link, go and watch, just copy and paste that into your browser, and you can go and watch that that video of him and that dam. But he's 1.46 subscribers, so 1,460 subs. Go and give him a follow. Go and give him a like on his channel. So Hachui down there, go and give him a like, subscribe, and a follow, and have a look at some of his stuff. Vince, I've got to go, Rev. Safe ride Sunday, mate. If you're there, you're there. If not, we will catch up you. And don't forget, if you happen to live in Milton Keynes, the Lowndes Arms at Wadden does a cracking Sunday lunch, but you do have to keep an eye on it. Rev, getting worried about you, Brad. That cough, I know, it's tickly throat, mate. I've had it for years. So I used to be a singer, and too much singing. And basically, I had nodules on the vocal cords, had them lasered off, and they caught a couple of me vocal cords while they were lasering. So hence why I've got a deep, bassy voice. But don't worry about the tickle. I've had it for years, mate, and I've always had a tickly cough, but you just don't notice it. But I tend to hold it in when I'm doing my ride videos because I take my time when I'm talking. Now, I just blur it out. But yeah, don't worry about the cough, mate. I'm all good. I have got an x-ray in a couple of weeks' time, but they just said we'll get you in. I've had a lung function test. I've got the lungs of a 40-year-old, so they tell me. I wish I did have, because then I could smoke a little bit longer then. But I have cut down on the cigarettes. I'm down to about 6 a day now, so I will be giving up before Christmas because we're going to the mother-in-law's for a week. So no smoking in their house, but yeah, don't worry about it. Julian has just said, any news on the 5.5 Lex Moto new range yet? No, absolutely not. We spoke to Jack, who's obviously our distributor for Milton Keynes. We've got no LXRs, no LXSs, no Michigans, no ZSBs. All the scooters have now been discontinued, so you can't get one for love or money. There are new models for next year, but the big thing about it is they've killed off the ZSB, the best-selling bike, the cheapest one, and you can't get the ZSB anymore. So, yeah, I think there's 5 new models coming out in January. Rev, as long as I'm always good. Got them panniers net? No, I've had another email because I've been pestering them left, right, and centre now. And they did say to me, "Oh, you could have them for the 28th, 29th." I phoned them again today. Where's my bloody panniers? Oh, it'll be about another week. It will be about another week. They're stuck in transit at the moment. So, yes, they've used, I think it's APL or APR or something as their courier. So they're now stuck at the bloody depot, but they won't tell me what depot or where they are. So they're stalling. So, yeah, as soon as I get them fitted, but they are en route. So I have got the tracking thing to say they sent me the tracking today. So at the moment, it's showing South Coast, Southampton. But as soon as it gets to me, I will have them on the bike, and I can't wait because they're identical to Andy's ones that he's got on his BMW. So it'll be good, but we will wait. Right, let's go. Sounds a bit bad to explain. I thought they planned. I know that's what but blame the factory. You know, the factory's trying to churn out 5.5. All the factories in China are all trying to get 5.5, and it's bloody EU bureaucracy. And they're still shipping all the old bikes to around Europe, Asia, and China, and that they're still selling them out there. But the UK is the only place where we have Euro 5.5, so it's not good for Lex Motor, and it ain't good for the factory. Tell them to poke it. Not a good advert, is it? Believe me, I am going to mention how long it's taken to get those once I get them on the bike, because obviously they're free of charge. So I'm gonna rip them a new one. Enjoy your evening, Rev. Over here from tomorrow. Enjoy your wine. Cheers, mate. I will update you tomorrow about the Maverick and let you know what is going on. Oh, bloody hell, Dibber's here. Right, hi, Reverend folks in the room. If you haven't seen Dibber's channel, that's another very good channel to go and watch, guys. Right, he's a bit like me. He sits on his own and he does his own thing. And if you don't like what Dibber says, then tough, because he doesn't really give a rat's backside about it. Now, Dibber is a big channel compared to me. So 24,200 subscribers. But he does some darn amazing stuff. So he does a lot where he disappears off route. He does like Malta and different bits with all the bike things. He talks a lot about the MCCs and bike wars and all that. And he does some very good videos where he's having a wander off. But here we go. This is the channel to go and watch. So there we go. Dibber in the Wind. So youtube.com @Dibber in the Wind. And there's some really interesting stuff on his channel. And Dibber's like me. He doesn't give a rat's monkeys or whatever. And he just says his own thing, you know. And if you don't like Dibber's channel, he'll tell you to go and do one quicker than I will. Chewy, thoughts on quality of Chinese made bikes. They're not cheaper than the Royal Enfield. I tell you what, there's the Royal Enfield's a good brand, but so, you know, most of the stuff's coming out. Oh, look, I'm getting the V sign from down here. I've got someone sitting in the side chat. I haven't seen this guy for months. I do follow his channel, and before I start bringing him on, I am just going to show you this channel, and then you can all go, oh my God, he's in the room. Yes, he is. Big celebrity, this one. Now, he has Tom Cruise's motorbike. Yes, he does. He has the Triumph from Mission Impossible. So if you happen to see the two Triumphs where they're racing around on the beach, Tom Cruise is on the black one and the other guy is on the red one, then you will see that this man here, Mr. Jim Diesel, and it's Jim Diesel 71 on YouTube, is in the room. Here he is, guys. Hello. Mr. Jim Diesel. How you doing? How you doing? You're looking quite well.
Yes, yeah. I've had all my operations. I've had my stoma reversal and my I've had all my metal taken out of my arm. So I've still got the metal in that arm, but I've not got the not the metal in that one. I'm not a transformer anymore. So yeah, good to see you, mate.
And you, mate. Dibber's just said thanks. I've been taking a bit of rest of late. Yep, but the post is good for you, Dibs. Good for you, mate. Gonna rename my channel to Andy's Got Wind. Oh, but yeah, how's the bike and how's you going? I've noticed you've been riding a lot of different bikes.
Yeah, well, I got a bit bored while I was off work, so I bought a Royal Enfield, didn't I? Classic 500, and then bloody thing broke down on me. So I finally got that repaired. I managed to get that done, and I was doing a video about it, and because I'd switched over to what do you call it? I got Osmo Action 4.
Oh, you've got the Osmos.
Yeah. So I switched over to one of those, and bloody thing, user error. It was set on just taking photos. I was going down the road and I was thinking, well, why is it not recording? And it was just taking photos. So anyway, so I got no footage. So I've got to make another video about that.
Oh God, they have a darn good camera though. I've got Osmos are really good. So I've got one there. That's the Action 4.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
No, sorry, that one's the Action 3, and then I've got the 4 on me helmet. So I tend to have the 3 as me B-roll camera, and then obviously anything I do on the bike is. But it comes with a DJI wireless mic as well, so you just
do you know what? I might invest in the wireless mic because I'm not happy about the. I've got the audio adapter, but the I'm not happy with the way that the lavalier mic, whatever you want to call it, the mic goes in there. It looks all a bit untidy, so I might pick up a wireless mic and stick that in the helmet.
They're very good. A little bit of Velcro on the back, and you can just literally clip it on your shirt or stick it in the helmet. As Andy said, you know, the Osmo 360 is coming out soon as well, so they are doing a 360 on that. So that'd be wicked if they do, and obviously a lot of people are going, but you know, saying, oh, you know, you've got to have the Insta 360, and GoPro have done a 360. DJI, you can't go far wrong with it because, you know, you look at some of how good their drone stuff is at the moment.
Yeah.
And their cameras just blow GoPro out the water. Because we were wandering around the bike show on Sunday, and Phil said to me, "Oh, look, that's the people that do your cameras." And I went, "Where?" And he went, "That stand there. Look, they do all the cameras. It's GoPro." And I went, "I wouldn't touch." And the bloke came over. He said, "Oh, you use our cameras?" I said, "No, he's got it wrong. I wouldn't touch your cameras with a barge pole, mate." And he went, "Why is that?" I said, "I had the 9. I said, you brought out the software upgrade. As soon as you brought out the software upgrade, because the 10 was on offer, I said, all the 9s started cracking. I said, they dropping audio, they were dropping footage, they were cracking all the time." And he went, "Oh, did you send it back?" And I went, "What, when you sat 2 hours on the phone waiting for GoPro to answer?" I said, "I went to DJI, mate." And he went, "Oh, a DJI is good then?" I went, "Nah." I said, I like the 4 so much, I went and bought a 3 as a B-roll camera. I said, I said, basically, their insurance, if you buy the DJI insurance, you can break your camera 4 times in a year. You send it back, they send you a brand new camera. They don't mess about. They send you a brand new camera.
Oh, right, nice one. No, touch wood. I haven't done any of that yet.
I said, I hear you sell carbon monoxide detectors very well. And he went, "We don't sell them." And I went, "Really?" I said, "My mate ordered a couple of GoPro 10s. I said, direct from GoPro, when he opens the box, you'd sent him 2 CO2 detectors, carbon monoxide detectors. And when he complained, you wouldn't give him a refund. So he went with his credit card, and this bloke was on the stand, and he was like, "Oh, so GoPro not any good, mate?" I said, "No." I said, "What you want to do is go to DJI. You get, look, wireless mic, camera, start recording, ding, stop recording, boom, shut down." I said, "It's all voice controlled, mate, and it's 300 quid, which is cheaper than buying a." And he went, "Oh, I might go and look at DJI," then, and walked off the stand. This bloke was frothy.
I think the thing that sold it for me is that the battery life on the DJI is better than the GoPro. I mean, I've got the 9 and I've got the 8, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to keep hold of them because they are good. When the light is good, the video quality is really, really good. It's probably a little bit better than the Osmo, but but the Osmo is much better in low light because you're in winter now, isn't it? It's going to be. It's just a no-brainer, really. So
sounds like you ripped him a new one. Yeah, I tend to be. I didn't rip him a new one. I just told people the facts. You know, I said,
"You upset him. You ruined his year."
Yeah, I said,
"You sent him home crying."
Yeah, I said I had a bad experience. I said, but it's about customer service. If someone has a problem and they're trying to get through on the phone, and then you tell them the problem, and then they go, "Oh, sorry, you know, you're going to have to send it back and pay for the postage, and you're going to have to wait 3 weeks." You phone DJI, "My camera's broke. I need another one. I'm a motovlogger." "All right. We'll send you a postage label. You get it in a box, get it back to us 24 hours. We'll get you another one out, and we'll guarantee to get you a new camera out in 3 days."
Shocking.
That's the difference between DJI and GoPro.
Yeah. I was surprised. You know, you sound about Colchester Kawasaki. Is Andy?
Yay!
Colchester. I only found out about Colchester Kawasaki the other day when they were because they serviced my my Royal Enfield. But well surprised finding out they're shutting down. They're shut down by the end of the year, I think it is. They've got it up for $2.5 million. If anyone wants to buy it.
Hello.
Here he is. Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear.
Oh, go on.
I'll tell you one thing about DJI. Right, I took out the warranty with DJI with my drone.
Yeah.
When I crashed my drone, from contacting them to getting a new drone on my doorstep, 22 hours.
How about that? See,
that's good.
That is how good they are. I swear by DJI. I'm actually looking now at a third camera to put at the back of the bike.
Yeah, I might invest in the mini mic, get the mini mic and stick that in the crash helmet.
See, the thing is, you've got GoPro. You're still on the old-fashioned, put a thumb screw in it and then unscrew it. You get the DJI, you can literally just drop it on the clip, job done.
Yeah, and it clicks in, doesn't it? You can actually buy.
I only use my GoPro.
Get those adapters for the GoPros. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Chewy, I'm still using the GoPro 8 and 7. The early GoPros are pretty darn good, and they're still selling for good money. You know,
Yeah.
you can look at the, if you go and look at the original DJI Osmo, I think it's the 1 or the 2, they're still selling for 200 quid on eBay. And it's ridiculous when you compare it to like the GoPro 1, the GoPro 2, people are selling them at like 70 quid. The DJI stuff holds its price. But yeah, all good. All good. So, what's your plans then, Jim? What you got coming up for the next few weeks?
Well, I've got to go away for 2 weeks for physio. So I'm going to be like in a private type hospital for a couple of weeks, sort out my stomach and that. But yeah, I'll go. I think the 9th to the 20th, I'll be away for that. And then yeah, so I've got next week's free, but yeah, I'm going to be away for 2 weeks, getting squared away.
Roll on New Year when it gets a bit warmer, because we'll probably come down to you and do one of the bike cabs out your way.
Yes, if they don't all shut down, eh?
Well, true, yeah, because another one's gone, isn't it?
We got that pub in Malden. That ain't a bad place to have a bit of grub, is it?
Yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty good actually, wasn't it? When we went down that one.
Yeah, I've been there a few times now.
I'm surprised actually. Crazy Horse. I'm surprised they haven't gone bust yet. But I saw that the one down in London, they're starting to sell Royal Enfields as well now.
Yeah. See, everybody rates about the the bike shed as well in London, but
I went to that. Yeah, I went on the underground. I didn't take my bike. I didn't ride my bike into London, but I went to that. That's just over. It's another one. Is it overpriced? Everything costs a fortune in there. It's just surprised they're making money as well.
Well, we did when we did the old NEC bike show. I thought, I'm busting for food. I thought, I'll bite the bullet. I'll go. It's going to cost me a small mortgage to get some food. I had a 7-inch hot dog with onions and mustard and a pint of ale, and it was £17.50. I know. Jesus Christ. Yeah, $9.98 for the hot dog, and then $7.52 for the beer.
Yeah, so it's just I can't be asked for those prices. Ridiculous.
Exeter's here as well. Evening, Steve. So I'm sticking with my Insta360, too cheap to upgrade to anything else. So yeah, Steve is here. Steve's obviously still banging his videos out. The missus was.
He won't come on here, mate. He only goes on Peakies. He don't even do his own.
He only hangs out with the hierarchy, the elites. He just comes in here to gloat.
he only goes on there because he's got more hair than the rest of them.
Oh, well done to Jim for the BSA video. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, was that the one about Stuart Fillingham having a there was a guy who did had a BSA. He bought a second-hand one and he wasn't happy about it. There was loads of things wrong with it. Anyway, Stuart Fillingham did basically slated him. So yeah, a lot of people. There was a bit of infight in there. Handbags at dawn. Yeah.
Friday night, I'm in my dressing gown. Dressing gown. He'd be in bloody pipe with his pipe and slippers. Well, pipe, slippers, and hot cocoa. That was the one. I don't know if I'm going to get away with showing this video on, showing this photo. I did share it on the Motovloggers channel. Funny thing is, obviously, I'm having a look around and I thought, I'll check up, see how my TikTok is doing. I didn't realise TikTok had its own shopping channel. So people advertise stuff for sale on TikTok shop. The TikTok shop. And this popped up on my TikTok shop and I'm like, bloody hell, I've got to screenshot that before it goes and share it. Yes, they do children's dolls. So for 11 quid, you can buy a TikTok doll. And guess who that is?
Oh, Jim, yeah.
Who'd want to buy that for 11 quid?
Oh,
I've ordered 2.
I'm sticking with the GoPro. Rev sold me. I bought a 5-year warranty of it at the same time. Oh, yes. And Exeter's, and he's knitting. I'll take it all. Oh, Jim will fix it. Yeah, he will if he's still on TikTok shop. I was scanning around. I wonder if they do a Rolf one as well.
Yeah. My daughter bought me a key ring. Said Jim fixed it for me, and I was like, you don't know who Jim will fix it is, do you? And she was like, no, because she's only like 20 now. He's like a massive pedo into dead bodies, and she was like, oh my god.
That's it. Stream's gone red now.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus H. Oh dear. Yeah.
How long do you give Harley anyway? Harley Davidson, because they're all shutting down as well. How long do you give them?
I don't think they'll ever shut down in the States, but over here, I don't know. Who's going to? I mean, you walk in their showroom now, 50 grand, 60 grand, 80 grand. No one's going to pay that for a bike.
No.
I mean, to go out and buy a fully kitted 1300 GS Adventure in triple black with all the bells and whistles, that's just under 30 grand. It's about 28 grand.
Yeah. Did you see Freddie Dobbs' video where they gave him one, didn't they? They gave him one of the bikes, and it had a dead battery, didn't it? And then they gave him another bike, and I think that one was like a 30 grand bike, but it didn't have any heated grips or heated seats or anything like that on it. It's just all show. But I've got a mate who's got a Pan American. It's a Pan American, isn't it? The adventure one they do, and he's got that, but he tried to trade that in.
I'd pay the money, but I don't like the bike.
He tried to trade it in. They wouldn't take it. Harley Davidson. He was trying to trade it. He's only had it about 2 years, and he was trying to trade it in to go back to a cruiser, and they didn't want to know. So they won't even buy their own bikes off you.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of people now are going adventure biking. You look at Uncle Red, because Uncle Red had a Vulcan, then he had obviously the Indian, and he's gone to a V-Strom now, and he loves that V-Strom.
Yeah.
You know,
have you seen those Chinese ones though?
Yeah,
like eight grand, and they got everything on them.
Yeah, CNCs.
Yeah, because
our local KTM centre's a dealer of them. Yeah. I think now one. It looked like the V-Strom, fully kitted out, all the bags, all the boxes, and it was on the road for like 6 grand.
Yeah,
it was an 850. I mean, for a winter hack or a commute, you can't grumble, can you?
Yeah. No, not for that money, innit? And that's how much bikes should be, really, shouldn't they? Not bleeding 30 grand, 40 grand. It's just ridiculous. It's just.
See, the thing is, CF Moto have got the whole Quadzilla range behind them. So they own Slam, UM Motorcycles, WK. You've got CF Moto there. So they've got like 5 or 6 different brands all under one roof. So, and it's massive. Quadzilla are massive. And then obviously you've got Quadzilla quads as well. And they're the only company in the UK that does that particular quad. You can't source them anywhere in Europe or Asia. It has to be bought direct from Quadzilla. So they've literally tied up the whole quad market as well. So they've got some good stuff coming down. But yeah, it's absolutely mad at the moment, the way that they're bashing these Chinese bikes out, and it's half the price of your main dealer bikes. So that's what's crippling people. People haven't got the money to go spending 20, 30 grand on a bike, but they'll afford 6 or 7 grand on a bike.
Did you see that old Chopsy put out a video? He was riding a new Rocket, and it had the Akaprovic exhaust. £5,000 just for the exhaust.
That was the Ducati, wasn't it? The Ducati.
Yeah, it was on the Ducati. That was it. Yeah, it was on the Ducati.
It was nearly 6 grand, wasn't it, for the exhaust, wasn't it?
5 grand for a frigging exhaust.
Yeah, it was just like, you got, that's football.
I draw the line at 2 grand. Like, no. 5 grand for an exhaust.
Yeah, no. But we had a guy came in. He'd got a little old Suzuki GS125, and he pulled it on the yard, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, has he got an exhaust on that? And I said to him, Christ, your bloody exhaust's loud. And he went, oh yeah. He said, I've had a custom made stainless exhaust put on my bike. And I went, That's gonna way past the decibel reading, mate, for a 125. And it was literally, you'd got the little, I'd say it's about a 3/4 tube coming out the 125, and it came out to an inch and a half. So they'd done it all in stainless, come out to with all the curves on it, and it was literally just a curved tube, and that was it, all in stainless steel. And this guy had made this. Yeah, but it had got no silencer on it. It was literally like a little short stock Harley pipe. But I was like, he said, "Oh, the bike doesn't run very well." Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
No shit, Sherlock.
You've got no back pressure through the fucking exhaust. It's literally just an open 1.5 inch tube. So that was, of course it ain't going to bloody run right. But it did look good. The welding was good on it. And I thought, nice bit of technical welding, but totally bloody illegal. Oh, Matt's in. I can make you one of those scaffolding bars. Oh, I love it. Oh, right. Coming up, we're going to do about another 15 minutes, and then I am going to turn in for the night because I am up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Be in the garage for 6 because I've got to do a set of tappets on the bike. So
I've got to take the missus to work for 4 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, lovely.
I'm off, lucky enough. Yeah, she starts at 4 tomorrow.
How's she getting on with her scooter?
Yeah, she loves it.
Yeah.
Now it's got a decent set of clocks on. They've not been.
She can get half a week shopping in it. So in 2 days, I ain't got to go out. It's great.
What is the MOT decibel limit for an exhaust? There isn't one. It's tester's discretion. But the MOT.
Always recommend going to a deaf tester, and one that's partially blind as well is always good.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's one for you, Red Bomb.
Yeah, go on.
You know when you're doing the MOT, yes. Is the person that's doing the MOT, are they only allowed inside? There's like a square, isn't there, that the bike's in?
So you will have what is called a waiting area, or a viewing area. So legally it could be any size, but the one in my MOT bay is literally 2 foot by 4 foot. You stand there in the corner out the way. And there's a sign up that says, "While the tester is testing, do not disturb him or ask questions. Wait till the test is finished."
Yeah, see, that's funny you said, because that's what my MOT guy said. Because it was funny because I was watching 44 Teeth and they were MOTing their bike and they were all in around the bike while they were MOTing it. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's not allowed. I thought they could drop themselves in the shit there because they're videoing it. But
exactly. So let me just. That's better. Right. Let me share this screen up. Present share screen. There we go. So MOT inspection rules. If possible, you should assess the exhaust noise by revving the engine.
Oh, sorry.
Half the maximum engine speed. So we normally say 4,000 RPM. It's not possible to rev the engine on a twist and go motorcycle. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. The exhaust system and silencer should be in such a condition that is not unreasonable, but it should be expected to be the same level from a similar motorcycle with a standard silencer fitted. So it should be around about the same volume as a standard pipe. Well, if you look at like the Hayabusa or the CBR with a standard pipe, and then you go and put an Acroprovic on it, you're going to be doubling volume anyway. So the exhaust noise, you basically get exhaust noise level in excess is a major failure, but it is at tester's discretion. You can actually advise it on the sheet as loud pipe. So, exhaust noise slightly more than what is permitted. So you can put an advisory on it. What I normally tend to do if I'm doing an MOT is do the MOT and say to them, look, you've got an Acroprovic on it, or you've got an Arrow can on it, and you just advise noisy can in brackets and the make of the silencer. You get away with it then, because that way, if they're going down the road, they get stopped by the coppers. And the copper goes, oh, yeah, but you've got a loud exhaust on it. Well, it's past the MOT, mate. It was advised loud pipe.
Yeah.
they can't do anything on it. The only other thing that you'll find is obviously people that have gone and put race cans on or left the baffles out deliberately. Let's have a quick. Sedex, my bike passed with green indicators. It should be amber. Oh, yeah, it should be amber. The only thing they say is obviously white to the front, red to the rear. If shown white to the rear, it's a failure. Anything other, and you're not allowed to have blue anywhere because obviously
police and emergency services.
So, but you can get away if you've got a slight tinge of blue in your headlights. So if you've got LEDs that are the white blue ones, you can get away. It can be white with a tinge of blue, white or off-white.
Yeah, I just turn my lights on and it blinds the inspector anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
What's the most common MOT failure you find? Believe it or not, it's either headlight alignment where the beam's too low or too high, or the chain's incorrect. You've got a chain flapping around or so bloody tight.
No, mine's missing, so they can't fail it on that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Tyres. No, tyres are normally all right. Yeah, here we go. Here in Oz, the only pipe you're legally allowed is the one fitted on the bike by the manufacturer. Hey, there we go.
Well, technically, my Akaprovic was fitted at the factory when I ordered the bikes. Technically, it's standard. Although I have declared it on the insurance.
Oh, that's the other one as well. License plates. Not the light, but the actual size of the registration plate. Tiny little plates. So it has to be a full-size plate. How many lights are you allowed on a scooter? As many as you want.
Battery in the alternator won't take too many, but you can put as many as you want on it.
We have, we've got a guy that comes in. He's got one of these basically Royal Alloy scooters with all the mirrors on it. He's got a couple of extra lights on the front, but he brought it in for MOT last year. And I said to him, Jesus Christ, how many lights have you got on the front of that? And he went, what do you mean? I said, there's got to be about 30 lights on the front of it. He said, yeah. I said, but do they all work? Because I can't get them working. He went, no, he's got these garden ones that you twist to turn on with the sticky back, with the sticky backing. So he literally, when he's riding at night, he just twists them all on.
Yeah.
But I said to him, I said, you know, I can't do anything about them because they're not part of the permanent structure of the bike or wired in.
Yeah.
So you could basically clip half a dozen bicycle lights on the front of your motorcycle and get away with it. They're legal, but
I was going to put those ones on the spokes on your motorbike that go around. That'd be quite cool, but probably get pulled over.
Lily wants to put Christmas lights on her scooter. Already done. 50 quid, no baffles. I got a ticket for. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Gosh, isn't
it? The coppers are out for everything at the moment. So if you've got,
you can't even have a decent drink without worrying about it anymore.
Yeah. The thing is, if you've got an exhaust and it's a loud one, just carry your MOT with it. Sorry, mate. No, it passed the MOT. That's
irrelevant. That MOT bit of paper ain't worth the ink that goes on it as soon as you leave a test centre.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You could have a bold go or whatever.
Then, people take them home. They change their exhaust. They put their baffles back in. They put their plate back on, and then
someone that used to put his little plate and sports exhaust on his Kawasaki as soon as he finished the test. Yeah, so exactly that. So
the old trick is, they're in my rucksack, mate. Do you want me to put them on before you test this bike?
Never had a problem with my Subaru. Oh dear. Little fairy on top. It's time to put the tree up. Great fun. Or not. Yeah. There was someone said to me the other day, there is a new saying for Christmas now. So anybody that is putting their Christmas tree up, before the second week of December is suffering from premature tree ejaculation. That's what they were saying. So the art of putting one's Christmas tree up 2 weeks, longer than 2 weeks before Christmas, is premature tree ejaculation. So yeah, that won't happen. Mine goes up on, I think, about the 20th. We put our Christmas tree up. It comes back down on the 30th. It's only up for 10 days because I hate bloody Christmas.
We've heard you have trouble keeping it up.
Yeah,
a lot of people jumped the gun this year, haven't they?
Yeah, little fairy on top ideal. Tinker Lily. Oh, bless. Right, I am going to start wrapping up. I am going to head off to bed. I am going to get myself ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a long bloody day. Right, let's have a quick thank you to everybody. So GB, Andy, Sandra, Andy Johnson, Mile, Dave A70, VJ Bike, Slow Rider, Sonic Steiner, VJ Bike, Kazumoto, Subaru, Barnstormer, Michael McGrath, Lily, Two Wheel Moto. Who else did we have?
It'll be interesting when we put the tree up this year. Parrot can't fly for shit anyway. That thing's going over as soon as he goes in it.
That's true. A Chewy, we said Lily. Jim will fix it. No, that's not anybody that we know.
Yeah.
Exeter, Lily, Subaru, VJ, Chewy, Subaru. That's it. That's everybody, and of course, the one and only Mr. Jim Diesel, ladies and gentlemen. And Andy, thanks very much. And Leyland as well. Yeah.
Oh, I want to thank everyone as well. I've actually just gone over 600 subs, so thanks everyone.
Oh, well done.
Man, you should be higher than that, isn't it? You should have more than that.
So we've shared the channels. Let me just do Andy GSA. There we go. Let's give a quick plug before we go. Andy's channel is there. Cut and copy. Right, there we go. Andy GSA Tractor. So go and give Andy a follow. Let's see if we can get him a 700 by Christmas.
Yeah.
Or 700, even 1,000 would be nice. So youtube.com
Maybe by next year.
Tractor.
Let's
get Andy up to 1,000.
I don't even think I'll bother with it.
It's good. Yeah, you'd start where I started, £60 a month. Once you've been going,
that wouldn't even buy me a bottle of whiskey.
True. But all my Rev Bomb funds all go to buying people coffees when we go out. So,
well, if I knew that, I'd have had a full English every time we go out.
Yeah.
Obviously, Spicy. Spicy 110 has been doing it for 14 years now, and he's actually given up his day job, and all he does now is his YouTube channel. So he's doing really well for himself. So yeah. 14 years time, Andy, you might be able to retire, mate.
No. Thing is, I know people get with it, but I feel no pressure whatsoever about putting a video up, or I have to get one up this week. I have to get one up. You know, I'll put up what I like to put up, and that's it. I feel no pressure in it. I feel
the other day
I'll
put up what I want to put up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think to myself, I ain't put a video up this week. I've got to get one done. I go, nah, that's no fun to me.
Nah. And that's the drama you have if you go full time.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be honest.
Nah, you don't want that aggro.
Oh God, what someone shared to me. I can't repeat that. Oh well, we'll forget that one. Get rid of that. No, forget that. I don't know. I might. Well, it's Rowley's here as well. Just as we're going. You need to get here an hour earlier, Rowley. I'm going to read this out. Female police officer on the beat suddenly realises she's come out with her panties. She turned to the dog handler and said, "Oh God, I've left my panties at the police station." The dog handler replied, "Let the dog have a sniff of your bits and he'll go and fetch your panties." The dog returned half an hour later with two truncheons and the desk sergeant's fingers. Yeah, okay.
Naughty.
Yeah, naughty. Right, but yeah, if you are a police officer, evening all. Good to see you. Yeah, so Rowley's here. As we're about to go, and I have got ahead of. So Rowley, get in an hour earlier next week, mate, and we'll jump him on the stream. So we're going to start. Dirty dog. We're going to start wrapping up, people. So thank you very much to this man that's popped in tonight, Mr. Jim Diesel. Privileged to see you on the channel, and thanks for popping in, Jim. So really good to see you. Andy, thanks as always for coming in. I know Andy's got to get up early, so and I've got to get up at 5 o'clock to get to work as well. So
I've only got to get up at 3:15, so it's not too bad.
That's all right then. Thanks everybody in the side chat. Chewy, Rowley, Rowley that's just come in. If you haven't seen Roland's channel, go and follow this one because obviously it's the other side of the world. So that's Rowley Keith. Let me just click that, share the link. Now Rowley's only got 842 subscribers. Wouldn't it be nice if we can get Rowley to 1,000 by the end of the year? There we go. So that's Rowley's channel for everybody. Roland Keith 5322. Go and have a look at some of the stuff. So he's got a beautiful back on the ninja video. So go have a look at the big ninja. Some of his videos are really, really good up there as well. So go and check out Rowley's channel. But thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for Mr. Jim Diesel once again. It's popped in. We will catch up with Jim next year. We'll get out and do some rides with him. Thanks to Andy for coming in. Thanks to everybody on the side chat. We will see you Sunday if you're meeting up for the down the garage 9 o'clock, rolling out 9:30, and we're going up to Emma's Cafe. Loads of rides next year. Until then, enjoy the weekend, guys. Be well, ride safe, and from Rev and the crew, it's a big goodbye from us. We'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.